Record. All right. Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Thank you for joining the call today. So today we'll be discussing the Edna Bost Barringer Young Artist Award. This is a competition that gives a scholarship to students. Actually, let me go ahead and share my screen, and we'll jump right into this. So we're on our website. Oh, that's my email. Here's our website. It is artscatawba.org. You can find information about it here under the Grants and Scholarships tab. Oh, and let me minimize that too, so you can see the whole screen. Okay, so if you scroll down here, you can see our featured grants. These are things that are currently active right now. You see the Edna Bost Barringer Young Artist Competition. It's due March 20th, 2025, along with some of our other spring programs. So if you scroll down, we got grants for organizations, grants for individuals, and then for students and schools, it's under this category right here. You can hit the drop-down menu here. You can see the applications are currently open from January 2nd through March the 20th, 2025 at 5 p.m. So let me read a quick description of this. Created by the family of Edna Bost Barringer in her memory, the scholarship is awarded annually by Arts Culture Catawba to area youth under the age of 21. The competition is alternated each year between visual/literary artists and performing artists. This year will be visual/literary art. Judges from the North Carolina School of the Arts are the ones that select the winners for this. The total amount awarded each year is $1,000. This may be given to an individual. Sometimes it could even get broken into two awards of $500 each. And this award specifically goes to students planning to pursue a career in the arts. So I'm going to very quickly just go through these guidelines here, and then we'll fill out an application together so you can see what the process looks like. Okay, so as you can see here, I get another description. Arts Culture Catawba has a responsibility to aid in the professional development of local young artists. This competition has been established to provide funds and procedures for recognizing outstanding young artists and aiding in their professional development. Okay, and in order to, as it says here again, it alternates each year between performing arts and visual and literary arts. And this year in particular is for visual and literary. Most cases, the even numbered years are for performing and the odd number years are for the visual. As I mentioned earlier, we partner with the University of North Carolina School for the Arts, and we get a lot of their staff and faculty to judge the applications for this. So they'll be the ones actually looking through your application and selecting the winner. Okay. And they will reside outside of the county just so there's no conflicts of interest or anything like that. They'll receive a cash award for further study in their art discipline. Scholarship is also educationally based for the best qualified applicants to receive it, not necessarily for those who give the best presentation or performance. And all qualified applicants are entitled to equal opportunity. And the timetable for receiving applications, audition, well, there aren't going to be auditions this year. It's really only for performing arts that we do the in-person auditions. And then the announcement of the competition winners will be determined annually. So here are the guidelines. As I mentioned before, applicants must be under the age of 20, or they can be 21 and younger. So 21 is the cutoff year there. And they must be a resident of Catawba County. And they are required to submit the following information: a completed application form, a resume that includes a listing of all formal training and instruction, including their teacher, dates of study, performance, exhibit history, any awards received. They have to submit some kind of proof of age. This can be a birth certificate, a passport, a driver's license will also work as well. And then the intended use of the scholarship. So we want to know what that $1,000 is going to, whether that's going to be for the purchase of some new equipment or materials for your art, or if that would be to help pay for a certain program or a certain class that you're trying to take, or anything like that. Submission of the application includes parent/guardian approval for judges to contact applicants. So this year is literary and visual artists, so this doesn't apply this year. So we'll just ignore that one. Typically, for the performing arts, they come and do an audition in person where they perform for the judges live. But for the literary and visual artists, you will instead submit an application with examples of your work in the applications. There's not going to be like an in-person element where you'll come over here. Uh, the judges will just review the work samples that you submit. Okay, and the winner must agree to utilize funds for the designated purpose that they stated in their application, and they must be submitted through the form on our website. Okay, so this is the really relevant part to you all. So for literary arts, applicants are expected to submit 3 to 5 examples of work that reflect the applicant's style and diversity. Applicants' work should be typed, and they are advised to consult with their teacher regarding the selection of appropriate examples for their work. And then it's basically the same thing for visual arts. Applicants would submit 3 to 5 examples of their work that reflect their style and diversity. All submissions must be labeled with the name of the artist, the size of the work, and the medium. And the applicants are advised to consult their teacher regarding the selection of appropriate examples of their work. So basically, you'll just submit 3 to 5 work examples of your art with your application. And as it says here, we advise that you consult with your teacher or mentor, anyone that's helping you in your artistic process with selecting these examples. Okay, and the rest of this, that's all for performing arts, which we aren't doing this year. Okay, and then here are some, this is a page that just gives some tips for submitting an online application and how that process goes, but we're actually about to go through an online application together, so I think I'm going to cover all this while we talk about that. So if we go back to the grants page here, you can see the sample application form. This will give you a preview of what the application looks like. It's just a PDF file that shows all the questions. And then here is the 25-26 application form. Now, it does give you an option here. It says before you begin, this form allows you to save the application. You just have to register an account with our on our website. I will say this is a really brief application, so I don't think most of you will probably need to do that. I'll go through it just to show you though. So I've already created an account on here, so I'm just going to hit sign in. And it'll look like that. And let's see. Actually, I didn't add the save button onto this form in particular. I'll go back and add that just in case if any of y'all want to save your applications. A save button will populate here, and you'll hit save. And then to get back to your application, you'll go to my dashboard up here, which this only appears when you're logged into our website. So you'll go to my dashboard, and there'll be a button here that says incomplete grant and scholarship applications. You'll click that, and then that's how you get back into the form. But for now, let's get back into this application. So you'll type your full name, your discipline, and what we mean by that is just a very broad description of the art that you make. For example, if you do poetry, that would be your artistic discipline, or visual artist, if you could put painting, illustration, that sort of thing. So whatever describes your art in a very broad term, that's what the artistic discipline is. Then you'll put your date of birth here. Just going to put today's date. And the academic school that you're enrolled in, and the class, the year that you're going to graduate. Let's say class, like you're graduating this year, you would put class of 2025. Okay, and then you'll put an address in here. I'm just going to enter our office address. But you'll want to put your home address on here. And then phone number, best number to contact you. Typically, that's just going to be your mobile phone. And then your email address. And whatever email you put on here, please, check it and make sure that you're keeping an eye on it. I had trouble reaching a lot of students last year who weren't checking their emails. Then you can put you'll put your parent and guardian name here. You'll put their email address in. Just gotta put mine again. And then phone number. Okay. And then down here for your artistic training. Oh, had somebody just joining the meeting. I'm gonna let them in. Okay. So for our artistic training, you'll put your teacher or your mentor name, if applicable, just whoever the art teacher is that is, if you have a specific mentor that's helping you learn about and study your discipline, you would put them here. And same with the school or the organization that they work for, and then their contact information as well. Okay. And then down here is where you'll attach the three attachments here, or four, I suppose. A list of all formal training and instruction, including teacher, dates of study, performance, exhibit history, rewards received. You'll put your proof of age, which is, like I said, a birth certificate, passport, driver's license, just a scanned copy of that, and then the specific intended use for your scholarship, just a short essay that describes what you intend to use the money for. And I would say like maybe like half a page, half a typed page, a paragraph or two would be fine for that. And then you'll include 3 to 5 work samples, just examples of your work. So this is our file drop system. You can either click Browse Files here, and that'll pull the File Explorer up, and you can enter your materials in that way. The other way you can do it is you can pull the file up and you can just drop it in like that. But I already added that one, so if I only add it twice. Okay, and then that's pretty much how the process works. You just hit I'm not a robot, confirm you're not a robot, and then you'll hit send. Once everything, you want to make sure everything is entered correctly and you have everything completed, uploaded, double check to make sure all of your uploads are in there. Once everything is ready to submit, then you'll hit the send button. And it will give you this page that says, thank you, your entry has been received. And whatever email that you entered as your email, it will send a copy of it to your email address. So that should look like this right here. We have received your Edna Bost Barringer Young Artist Competition application. You'll also get a copy of all of your answers that you submitted so that you can reference those later. Yeah, so that's how the application process works. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen now. And that pretty much covers the guidelines and the application process. Does anyone, I know we only have a few people on the call now. Does anyone have any questions regarding just the whole process or how it all works? It's pretty straightforward. Gotcha. All right. Well, if we don't have any questions, we're going to go ahead and adjourn from there. Please feel free to reach out to me anytime if you're thinking about applying, if you're thinking about submitting an application, and if you have any questions about anything, just reach out to me and let me know. You can reach me at grants@artscatawba.org. That's my email address, or you can call our office, or even come swing by, to Arts Culture Catawba. And I'm glad to talk to any of you anytime. So, all right, with that, we'll adjourn. Thank you.